The ASX is expected to follow the lead of Wall Street this morning in a rough start to the trading week. There was a panic-fueled sell-off of AI titans, including Nvidia and Broadcom. Nvidia lost about 18% of its value, which equates to about $1 billion. So it was a huge drop. Plus you got Broadcom there, as I said. This is all over concerns that a cheaper artificial intelligence model from China, it's called DeepSeek, it threatens to derail the dominance of the American tech sector. DeepSeek. You might be reading and hearing a bit about this today. Joining us live is tech expert and EFTM editor Trev Long to try and get to the crux of it. Good to see you, Trevor. So, DeepSeek, what is it and how different is it to other forms of American AI?
Morning, Pete. This is a rival, essentially, to OpenAI's ChatGPT. When you download the app, it looks very similar to ChatGPT. I can have essentially a conversation, ask questions, how can I lose weight? What's a good meal plan for this week? And all these range of questions. People have been using AI for some time. Couple of things I've noticed very early here. It doesn't have the full capabilities of OpenAI's ChatGPT. It can't generate images or video yet. But Pete, I'll tell you the real story today will evolve to be the Chinese government and the Chinese ownership of this app. If we're going to have these conversations about TikTok, if I was Donald Trump today, I would ban this app. I have, just while I've been waiting to talk to you, had a couple of little plays here and said, what happened at Tiananmen Square in 1989? Sorry, I can't discuss that. Is the Chinese government able to access my data? And it gave me a long response and then deleted that response and said, let's talk about something else. It is mind-blowing, the censorship that exists within this app if you try and talk about Chinese issues. But at its very core, it's powerful AI, and they say they've done this far more affordably than the US tech giants, and that's why the value's been wiped off those companies. Investors are going, hang on, if they can do it for $5 million, why do you need $10 billion?
So can we expect more of this? I mean, if this is the first one to basically, even if it's a poorer product than the American tech and American AI, if China's now showing what it can do is a much cheaper version, would you expect that we'll see more of this flood the market? And people will be unawares, I suppose, younger people perhaps.
That's exactly right, Pete. We're going to see AI models all over the place. Apps that do these cool things. And what will happen is apps will be built that have basic AI models behind them. And they'll do these amazing things, whether it's on one topic or on broad topics. And no one will truly know where the ownership is, where the data is, and what's being used to train those models. The real controversy around AI is what information was used to train it, to educate it, and secondly, what happens with the information that it is fed, whether it's questions or documents. So, for example, I can upload a government document, 10-page report and say, can you summarise this for me? Yeah. Great. But what's happening to that document? Where's it being stored? And are government officials and legal firms and private organisations, are they uploading information they simply shouldn't be to these models that we don't know who's controlling the data?
Wow, that's fascinating and well explained as always, Trevor. Trevor Long there, our tech expert, the editor of EFTM. Thanks again, Trevor. Talk to you soon.